Bowden Francis, as Dan mentioned, making his season debut, and boy did he finish up strong last year. He was the American League Pitcher of the Month in August. He is so successful because he believes that his stuff is good enough to get big league hitters out, and he pounds the strike zone.
Left-handed hitting shortstop C.J. Abrams steps in for Washington. Francis winds, twists back and deals, and the first pitch is hit high in the air. Medium depth right field. Creeping forward and toward the line, George Springer makes the catch. Nice start for Francis. One pitch, one out. Against a switch hitter batting left, catcher Keibert Ruiz. Swinging bunt in front of the plate. Kirk ditches the mask, picks up the ball barehanded, throws down to first to get his fellow backstop Ruiz. 2 outs. Wood moves up to second.
Either way, Nationals have a runner at third.
Called strike 3. Splitter on the outside corner. And a scoreless first inning of work. No score, Blue Jays and Nationals. Bell, Luis Garcia Jr., Paul DeJong to hit this inning. Swing and a deep drive left center field. Sprinting toward the gap, Nathan Lucas will make the catch onto the warning track. He had to go for that one. Covered a lot of ground. 1 down.
Well, that tells you shows you just how much power Josh Bell has. Kind of just flicked the bat at it and hit it about 10 feet from that wall out in left center.
Grounded to first. Comes up quickly on Guerrero. He'll make the play and feed. Francis covering.
You know, when you have the kind of defense the Blue Jays have, pitchers have a lot of confidence they can throw strikes. They don't have to be perfect, because if they do give up contact, they've got good fielders all over the diamond.
Third baseman Paul DeJong up to the plate. 2 outs and the bases empty. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Went back to the splitter and gets DeJong to end the inning. 2 strikeouts for Bowden and 2 scoreless innings.
Here's Andrés Giménez. Giménez, not your prototypical cleanup hitter. He gave the Cleveland Guardians very little offense, but Blue Jays acquired him in a trade, and here he is hitting 4th. He has 2 home runs, surprisingly, in the first 4 games.
Another high fly ball, and it's deep, and it is gone. Number 3 on the season already for Andrés Giménez.
His 3rd home run, and it's game 5 of the season. Blue Jays lead 1-0.
And with that home run, he has become the first player in franchise history to hit 3 homers in his first 5 games with the team.
So 1 out, Alan Roden up.
Here's Alan Roden getting his first look at Soroka. And this ball is lined hard to right center field, and it's going to get past Cruz. Up against the wall in right center, and that's a stand-up double for Roden.
His first big league extra base hit.
Swinging a ground ball to second base. Down to a knee. It's picked up by Garcia. He'll throw over to first for the out. Roden up to third. 2 down now, and Roden 90 feet away from scoring. 2 Canadian-born players facing off right now. Montreal-born Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Calgary's Mike Soroka.
Down the right field line. Hit well, and it's off the wall on a bounce. Roden is in to score, and Guerrero is into second with an RBI double.
Vladdy hits this on the line. It's going to get past Dylan Cruz out in right, go up against the fence. Roden's going to jog in with the second Blue Jay run, and Vladdy's headed for second base with his 2nd double of the season.
4th inning at Rogers Center, 2-0 Blue Jays. Bowden Francis putting together a nice debut. Looks to keep that going against Keibert Ruiz.
Fastball there, pulled to the right side. Sliding stop Guerrero. Francis covering.
Right now, Francis gets a new baseball, and Nathaniel Lowe, big pickup for the Nationals in the offseason, is waiting just outside the lefty batter's box.
Ground ball to second. Giménez on to Guerrero. 2 down.
Another reason that Bowden Francis pitched so well at the end of the season was he was efficient. And he didn't throw many pitches per inning, and he kept pounding that strike zone.
Broken bat, soft roller up the first baseline. Guerrero has it. He'll go over to the bag himself, step on it to end the inning. Bowden Francis just keeps chugging along. 4 scoreless innings, no hits yet for the Nationals.
Well, let's see what happens here. A leadoff walk to Giménez, who stole 30 bases last year for the 2nd year in a row.
Well, you don't get a chance to steal many bases when you hit 3 home runs in the first 5 games. But he has 99 career stolen bases. His next steal will be a milestone stolen base.
There he goes. Taken by Kirk, the throw down, and safe.
Yeah, stolen base number 100 for Andrés Giménez. Pretty good throw, but it's just not in time. So now with that stolen base ahead of Kirk in the lineup, you don't have those double plays.
And look at Kirk poking one the other way, just fair. Giménez will come in to score, and Kirk is on his way to second. It's an RBI double, and it's 3-0.
Nothing more exciting than seeing Alejandro Kirk rumble around first base for a double.
Swinging a line drive, headed to center field, down for a base hit. Kirk stops at third, Wagner around first, and the Blue Jays have runners on the corners with 1 out. Now first and third for the Blue Jays, 1 out, and Nathan Lucas up.
Chops it to third. To second one, and that's it. It'll be a fielder's choice and an RBI, and it's 4-0.
Is 1-2, foul tip, strike 3. 93 elevated, 4th strikeout of the day for Francis. Hit on the ground, speared by Francis, just left of the mound. He'll flip to first to end the inning. But how about 6 innings of 2-run ball for Bowden Francis?
Big spot here for Little in the 8th inning, 2 on in a 2-run game.
They have a chance here in the 8th with Bell 0 for 3 in the game, getting a right-handed opportunity.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Schneider racing into the corner, and he makes the grab just in fair territory to end the inning. Bell just missed a game-flipping home run, but it's a scoreless inning for Brendan Little, and we go to the bottom of the 8th.
It's first and third, nobody out for George Springer. 1 for 3, doubled off the left field wall in his last at bat. He grounds it through the left side, a base hit. In to score Giménez. Kirk to second. It's 5-2.
2 down here still in Cruz. Cruz a ground out to third, a fly ball to the fence that he put a charge into. He's the last Nationals' hope.
Fans on their feet. Blue Jays up 5-2. 2 outs. Bases empty in the top of the 9th inning.
And he got him. Blew it by him at 97. An overpowering inning for Jimmy Garcia as he picks up the save. Bowden Francis gets the win. And the Blue Jays move to 3-2 on the season with a 5-2 victory over the Nationals tonight.